Gender inequality is a social process by which people are treated differently and disadvantageously under similar circumstances on the basis of the gender.
We have to notice that Mexico is the 68th country out of 136 from the Gender Global Report from 2013. However, the country has won more than 20 ranks since the same report for 2011, which means the country improves a lot in terms of women inequalities. In the professional area, a lot of things have changed. Indeed, only 15% of firms have female top managers and only 22% of women have an account in a formal financial institution against 33% for men. Even if a lot of gender issues exist in Jalisco, Jalisco is one of the states in the country where the disparity between male and female is the lowest in comparison to other states in Mexico. But why those inequalities? Because of many reasons, such as the culture and the lack of education. For instance, in 2012, the World Economic Forum ranked Mexico in the 69th place in terms of gender equality in education attainments out of 135 countries. Jalisco State is more likely to have a lower level of formal education. Another reasons are the primary socialization that children receive and the religion, which is ubiquitous in Mexico. What to do to improve the situation of women? How the government can improve those situations? Firstly, education is a way to improve the conditions. In fact, when women are more educated, they become more self-reliant. They demand and get new political rights. Secondly, the government can also deal the issue of violence against women. In order to better understand the opinion of women in Jalisco, we decided to interview some persons. Do you feel that you have less power because you are a woman?
Do you feel you have less power because you're a woman? I think sometimes when we have some events in expos, you treat with guys, and some guys are like, oh, you're a woman, I don't listen to you.
Do you think being victim of gender inequality in your life of every day and, I don't know?
No, I think I have a good relation with everybody, and all the men here in Mexico treat me the same.
Okay.
Feel you have less power because you are a woman? Yes, well, in myself, I don't. But in general, I think that a lot of women are still feeling less. Are many I don't know, maybe women are underestimated because they are women are struggling with jobs or things that they can do, and it's especially in this country is very strong, the machismo. For example, if a woman wants to be a driver cab or taxi or whatever, it's complicated. It's not easy. They can do it now, but
Okay, so have you already thinking that a woman can't do something because she is a woman?
Sadly, I have, sometimes.
I have sisters, a girlfriend, and my mom, and I prefer to be in some places where we're more free to do where these people that I love, they feel free, or they feel just not annoying like someone else. I would like for them to be always like this.
Save me.
In your work environment, do you feel gender inequalities?
No, I feel that we have the same treatment.
Some companies where they are very really reserved about it, and they have they are not as open-minded as others. So.
well, yes, I do. We are still I don't know, maybe struggling with this in this country especially. I think that by the time it's less and less, but I really feel that the women, we are just still fighting for equality.
Do you think it is harder to be a woman at work in Jalisco?
I think that yes, and not only here in Jalisco but also in the whole country, because I think that there is there's not like the same opportunities for women and for men in this country.
What do you think about women inequalities in Mexico, especially in Jalisco?
What do you think about women equalities in Mexico and especially in Jalisco? Do you think mentalities are changing for more gender equality? And yes, I think from generations it's less the problem, because now I have, for example, in my family, I have some machos. But now, for example, my cousin, my brother, they have another mentality, and I think the issue is better now, but we start fighting again for the same equalities.
In Mexico?
In Mexico, yes, I think there are some streets that are with people not so fine, if I can say that, because there are places dangerous or they are known as to being dangerous for the people
And especially for women?
Okay, yes, for women too. And sometimes I'm not from Guadalajara, but I live alone, and when I go shopping or the supermarket or things like that, I feel like some men, like if you go like with a lot of makeup or look pretty, they make you feel uncomfortable, even if they are passing by in the car.
I was a very misogynist guy because I think I grew up in the north of the country in Mexico, and the thinking in that place is very old school, when the woman is just for serve you. The process in my life, I know different persons that I see that I like, and the woman is not for service, for create a team to pursue your dreams, and I think that.
About in Jalisco, and I'm just talking about in general, I think that is getting better. I think that we are going good in this way. So I really feel and I believe that in some time we're gonna have that equality that we want. And do you think mentalities are changing for more gender equality? Yes, absolutely. I think that the new generations are more interested in the equality, so that is very, very interesting, and I like how the youth is like thinking better, more open mind, more like accept all the different things that we can have between men and women, and all the changes that we are having right now.
I think here in Mexico that culture tends to tell people that we are sexist. Male don't believe that women have the same capabilities to do certain things, but nowadays it's started to become more equal. In my part, I believe that women are just as equal as men, and especially when it comes to sports, which is a field that I like, I think it's just as even.
Mexico is facing some issues regarding women inequalities. Equality between men and women in the familial, political and employment sphere differs from regions because of cultural and historical differences. By focusing on the study of women inequalities in the state of Jalisco, we have highlighted that the situation is not worse compared to the other areas, because there is less violence against women and better access to education, etc. There is still a lot to do to improve women's status in Jalisco, but thanks to an increasing public awareness of this issue, things are moving and new laws are implemented to ensure and enhance gender equality. And you, did you ever feel discriminated because of your gender?
This mother, girl, who run the world?